Hello everybody, this is Lee from Normandy Atelier, and in today's video I want to tell you a little bit about my city and how much I love living in my city, which is interesting for me because all my life I have always hated all the places that I lived in before until I moved into Rouen, which is the capital of Normandy here in France, and it became like a surprise for me because I never understood when people talk about, like in general, whether it's in real life or in movies, in fiction, in literature, etc., about how they love one place, how they have this connection with one place. I never had that. All the places that I lived before were, like, for me, were ugly, bad. I didn't have good memories. I was in danger for many other reasons, especially for my work as a journalist. Many other things, like it's a whole drama thing. But when I moved to the Normandy, in general, I didn't want to live here. I wanted to live in Paris, and I didn't want to come here, and I felt it's depressing. And I moved in the Normandy in a few places. They were nice, but smaller in size. And then I visited Rouen for the first time, which is the capital here in Normandy, for the first time like 3 years ago. And the minute I came here, I knew that I want to live here forever. I don't want to move. I don't want to change places. I just want to move in here. And it became not exactly my goal, but it's just like my wish. I wanted to move here, and it happened. Like, I moved here, and it just became something that I like so much. Just to enjoy the city, enjoy the streets. The people are very nice, and it's just something warm became in my life. Because having a special connection with a place is, I don't know if it's rare or not. Like, people talk about it all the time. I always thought, oh, this is stupid. I don't understand it. Because home for me is where you feel comfortable. And maybe this is why I feel really comfortable here. Like, I feel like I'm in my place. I like my apartment. I like the city. I like everything around me. There is nature. There is like historical places. People are nice. There are cafes and restaurants. There are everything. And even if like I am missing Paris, I can take the train and I will arrive in 1 hour to Paris, although I don't go to Paris. Like, I don't, maybe the last time I went to Paris was 2023. It was for 1 day. Yeah, 2023, because I went to Madonna's concert for 2 days and I came back. Although I wanted to stay for like a week, I cut my vacation and I came back. I continued my vacation here, like mini vacation. But yeah, the city of Rouen just healed me a lot. It helped me a lot. And even like when I am sad, I tell myself, at least I am sad in a place that I like. At least I am melancholic in a place that I like. And that is cool. That is like fun to have. And just walking in the city gives me energy. And especially that there are many things to enjoy in one place. Because Rouen is like, it's not the biggest city in France. It's not. It's like smaller in size. And the majority of the city, I believe it was destroyed in the Second World War, which is extremely sad. But the historical center of the city is just magnificent. It's so pretty. All these half-timbered houses. There are lots of cathedrals and churches, and I am not a religious person, but I can appreciate those places. They are really beautiful, especially they are ancient. And again, normally I don't care about the past, but when I see those places, I feel like I am in awe. There is a song from Madonna, from her American Life album, called Nothing Fails. And in that song, she repeats, I'm not religious, but you make me wanna pray, or something like that. And this is how I feel. Like, I go there and I feel like, oh my god, this is so pretty, this is so majestic. And I like to take photos of there, like did lots of photography. And I listen to Madonna or the music in general, but I like to go to the cathedrals, for example, and listen to Like a Prayer, which is funny. And yeah, I like it a lot. And there are many places that I like in the city. First of all, of course, the cathedral, like the highest cathedral in all France. One of the highest cathedrals in the entire world. It's a Gothic church. It's very pretty. It goes back to the 13th or 12th century. And it's just so beautiful, so large. I like going there. Whether it's in the interior or the exterior, it feels always good. The square outside the cathedral, it became like a gathering place. There are always lots of people there, tourists, people from the city. You can see them just like on the stairs, like there are like few steps or something. They sit there. And in the winter, like now it's in almost Christmas, like because like middle of November now. like next week or so, we will have the Christmas market, and it will be there in front of the cathedral. And I like it a lot, although it's a little bit crowded because it's small space, but still, like, I like it a lot. And yeah, this is one place only in the city that I enjoy so much. But my favorite place is another church. It's the Saint Maclo church, and I like the place there. It's so pretty. There are few cafes. The first cafe that I went to Rouen was there. I like the houses. They are blue, gray, orange. Oh my god, they are so pretty. And every time I go to Rouen, every time I will go there and take a photo. Every single time. It doesn't matter if it's winter, autumn, spring. It's always pretty and it's always changing with the seasons. And that is so nice. And that church actually was an inspiration for one of my paintings that I did. Oh no, that was the cathedral. I want to make another painting inspired by that. But yeah, I did. The city inspires me even for my painting, which I started painting because of Normandy, which is interesting. But I never did a cityscape before till this year. And I wanted to make something a little bit like different with like a frog character, and I added the cathedral and in the background, and that was just beautiful. I think I'm going to do another painting inspired by the city because it sounds good to me. And yeah, the city always, like, I will go there and it will inspire me either to take a photo, to write something, to paint, or many other things. And the thing that I appreciate about Rouen, especially when I lived here and like last year, for example, I went to Germany, to Berlin, one of the most depressing places on the planet for me. I don't like it at all. Maybe because I was with my toxic ex-friends at the time. I don't know. But yeah, I went there, and every single day I just wanted to come back. And doesn't matter where I am. Sometimes I feel like I will go to places and I feel like, oh my god, that looks dull, that looks boring. I just want to go back to my place, not because it's my safe place or my comfort zone is here, but because the city is really beautiful. I remember the first time I told my friends in Berlin, again ex-friends in Berlin, that I don't like Berlin from their photos, and I moved here and I started sharing photos of the city. They immediately messaged me and they told me, now we understand why you don't like a place like Berlin, a place like seems very modern but also very cold and not inviting. The city itself here, it feels inviting. It feels like it has a soul, and I like that. Even like you go to places like public places and people will talk to you, and that is fun. That is like very, very nice to have. Like, I don't have lots of friends here. Something I want to have. I want to have local friends. I don't have many friends. I don't know why, when I got older, it became really harder for me to have friends, to make friends. But all my life, in general, I didn't have friends. Since I was a kid, actually, I don't know why. It doesn't matter. Like, I don't have lots of friends here, but people, they are welcoming. Yeah, you will talk to people in shops and cafes. Yeah, although it's like it will last for a little bit of a time and it will end after that, but still something, at least for me. And yeah, there are many other things. Like, if I am like bored of the city itself, I can just walk in the Seine, because we have the Seine River and we can walk there. It's like a very big walk from both sides, and it's really pretty because that is just the Seine, and you can see the forest behind you or in front of you, and that is really pretty. There are other like places like Sainte Catherine, which is like the panorama. You can see the whole city from above. Oh my god, it's so pretty. I always go there and take photos, and it's really interesting for me to compare photos between seasons, because the city, it's still there, but it changed its aura. It's changed a little bit in a good way, and I like that a lot. Claude Monet painted the cathedral, and he talked many times about how light changed scenery, and I always thought that is stupid. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know why. I didn't understand it. Maybe in the places that I lived in, that didn't happen. And I believe like here, there is something in the atmosphere or something in the Normandy, especially here in the upper Normandy, where like things change in the same place, just changing the hour of the day, changing the season. The whole place will seem fresh and different and new. And sometimes I ask myself, is it my feelings are reflected to the world, or is it the opposite? And sometimes I tell myself, maybe it's both. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, like, the city gives me joy and it gives me happiness all the time. Like, it doesn't matter the season, even in the rain. Especially before, I used to hate winter. And I used to like summer more because all summer, sun, beach, although I don't go to the beach, etc. But here, like when I got older, I started to enjoy fall more. And fall is my all-time favorite season. So pretty, but even winter, it's a dramatic, lots of rain. I like to walk there with like a trench coat, and I tell myself, I look like the Adams family, something like that. Or it's like windy and foggy. Oh my gosh, there is lots of fog here, and I tell myself it's the Nicole Kidman atmosphere from The Others, and yeah, this house is ours. Yeah, I like it a lot. Like, I love the fog here, and now it's almost middle of November and everything is golden, it's orange. Oh my god, the city is a dream now. I love it so much. Especially there are these places where you have these statues from bronze or metal and with the surrounding golden trees. Oh my god, it's so pretty. And one of the things that I enjoy, I like to go to the city. There are shops that sell cheese, fromagerie. Yeah, I like to go there and just ask about, yeah, I don't know what I want, just give me something random, like you can choose for me, and this way I can explore cheeses. Oh my god, cheese in France is the best thing you can ever have. It's so delicious. And of course, like enjoying bakeries, la boulangerie, restaurant, local food, that is always a blast for me. I love that so much. And it's funny because I like to do that. I don't do it most of the time going to those places. I do, but it's like less than just hiking or walking, because going to like a cafe by myself, it feels more alone than just walking by myself. And sometimes I feel like this is a little bit sad. I just don't want to. Maybe I am too much self-aware, and I feel like, I don't know. I would love to be one of these people who just go to the city and sketch, for example, because I do paint, which is cool, but I cannot sketch. I cannot draw at all. Sketching, like if I show you my sketching notebook, it's a joke. Like, I hate it so much. It's a chore. I don't like to do it. But I would love to be one of these people who go to cafes or gardens, I don't know, and sketch. That's a dream, but I can't. It's just something impossible for me. I tried, it doesn't work. And it's not like, yeah, it's a skill, but I don't have even the basis of that skill in me. So whatever, like it doesn't matter. Like I will go outside and enjoy the city. I will take photos, and those photos will be inspirations for something else, or just taking photos for the sake of taking photos. And yeah, I like the museum. There are many museums here, especially the museums of fine arts. It's in the city center. Oh my god, that museum is so pretty. I love it because I didn't understand art before, or the history of art, especially Impressionism, until I moved here. Because when I went there, I started to understand more about myself and about my paintings and about my art that I'm trying to make. It's just for myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm not an artist. I don't know. It doesn't matter. But the city inspires me to explore more myself, my life, what I like, what I don't like, and to find new passions in life, including this, like the YouTube, something that I am trying to do because I'm trying to fight depression and anxiety and many other things. Like the city helps, but it's always nice to have something else to talk about, or to have connections with other people about something that we are passionate about. And yeah, every time like I think about my city, I hope that everybody else find a place like my city that they have a connection to. Living in a place that you love, it helps your everyday quality of life, and that is just something that I wish for everybody else. And yeah, that was the video for today. I'm sharing lots of photos and videos that I took through the years in the city. I hope you enjoyed it too. Please let me know your opinion in the comments down below. And yeah, I hope to see you again in another video. Bye everybody.